Creating and selling digital products on Etsy can be quite fun, but the not so fun part is if you have to create multiple bundle listings for your digital products, it becomes time consuming and repetitive. So in today's video, I'll be showing you an easy and automated way to create your bundle listings in a matter of minutes, like I promised in my last video. So let's get started. To help us get started in this automation process, we'll be using Mydesigns. So Mydesigns is a platform that helps you manage your designs and data all in one place. It's basically the ultimate hub. When you upload your designs, it could create bulk listings for you. And it could not just only create bulk listings, you could create bulk image mockups as well as video mockups. And it integrates seamlessly with platforms like Etsy and other print-on-demand platforms as well. Not just that it could do bulk automation of your listings, it also has an inbuilt product personalization system that you could make some changes to your product if you choose to, and it can also help you to manage fulfillment of your products depending on what you're selling. For example, if you're selling print-on-demand products. So this is an automation system that I find very interesting and next to none because I haven't seen any other system that trumps this yet. So this is what we'll be using. Just as a bit of context, I assume you already have an Etsy store, but if you don't have an Etsy store, not to worry. I have a whole Etsy playlist that gets you started from beginning to finish. So you can check that playlist in the link in the description box or in the card above. And also the link to Mydesigns would be in the description box as well. To sign up for Mydesign is entirely free. Once you sign up into the platform and log in, it brings you to this dashboard where it gives you general information. I might not walk you through everything because I've covered Mydesign extensively on a previous video, which I'll be also linking in the description box below as well. So once you come into the dashboard, we'll be clicking on listings. Go to home at the very top here. Here, it gives you the opportunity to create different folders where your designs will be housed. For us, I've already created a clip art bundle because that's what I want to showcase in this tutorial. What you need to do is select that clip art bundle and click on open. It's going to open here because this is basically blank. And once you click on that, before we start uploading our images, the next thing that we need to do is to make sure that the template that will be used on this particular folder is aligned properly. So at the top right corner here, we'll click on templates. And once we click on that, you could see the different slots that are available and the different title tags and description. So we like these the way it is. The only thing I need to add is I want to add one more slot. So we'll just click on one slot here, double click on it, and I could change it to zip file because we want to zip up our design. Remember, this is a bundle that we're trying to create, and we'll click on update slot. Once we do that, you could click on save changes. Once you click on save changes, this comes up. It asks you to update the template only, or do you want to update the template and design? This updates every design you have within your Mydesign platform. We'll just choose the normal update and click on update template, and that is updated. The next thing would be to upload our images or designs within the listing. To do that, you could click up here and click up upload file. So let me just drag in one of my files here and I will link it to the main file. You could choose to link it to any of this slot. I'll link it to the main file. So I'll just click here and I'll be bringing in the design I've already made for the front cover of my listing. And once I select that, I'll just click on upload all. I need to say it's about to upload your design, and you could say yes and allow it to upload the design. As you could see, it has automatically uploaded this. This looks really good. The next thing that we need to do is to bring in the other images that we're going to be using, and we'll go on to fill up other information that we need. To bring in those images, you can easily just drag and drop from the folder, or you could click on it and then drag the images into it. What I'm going to do is to drag the images into these different slots. I'm going to drag in 5 images, which we'll be using as an example. Obviously, if you're selling a bundle of 50, you just need to showcase few of them, not all the images. What I'm going to do is I'll just drag in and drop. So while this is uploading, I'll just select the second one and drag in the image. Okay, we are done uploading the images that we want to use to showcase for this bundle. So assuming these are part of the images within the bundle, but we have more than that, you just want to showcase few of them. So now that we have showcased 5 of these, the next thing would be we want to generate mockups for these images, and we want to drop in the zip folder at the tail end here. Just before we create the mockups, let's just drop in the zip folder. I've already zipped up these images in a folder. What you need to do is to just drag that zip folder. Let's just select the zip file. This is where we want to drop it. We'll drag it here, and it's going to upload a zip folder. As you can see, this is the symbol of the zip folder. Now that we have put in the zip file here, the next thing is for us to create our mockups. What we could do is we select the listing and we go to mockups here, and we'll be creating image mockups first before we create video mockups. So once you click on create image mockups, it's going to select the first file. We don't want to use the first file. We just want to use the mockup one. You could see it could be on clothes, but we don't want to showcase the on clothes as the first thing. So to change that, you could come at the top here and select things like stickers, and we could click on the first one. And for that first one, we click on generate preview, and let's see what it's going to do. This is how it looks. If you want to select multiple mockups at the same time so you could display them, what you could do is switch this on. And once you switch this on, you could select multiple mockups. Let's select one more. We could click on this one. And this one, we want it to be in mockup 7. Let's choose the file that will be there. Let's choose another one and click on preview just to see how this looks. Once you're satisfied with this, you could always click on generate mockup. It's done processing. As you can see the images here, this is a sticker one, and I've gone ahead to add one more images. You could see for posters and for frames. Basically, we have all our images right. The next thing that you need to do is to create the video mockup. We'll just click on mockup and say create video mockup. We'll choose the ones that we want to be in the mockup. It's already chosen this for us. Let's just choose it as it is and select the video mockup slot. If you have not selected it, you could preview it. So let's preview it. Let's wait for it to generate. So this is a preview of the video. Let's just play it. You could see how it looks. It looks really nice, showcasing the different clip art within the bundle. The next thing we'll do is to click on submit, and it's going to process and add it in this video slot. This is done. You could see the video here inserted in the video slot, and you could see it playing here, which is really good. The next thing you need to do is to put in your title, your tags, your description. I've gone ahead to put in a title and the 13 tags, and then I've put in a description for the bundle. Then under inventory and price, you could just put in your price. I put in $10, and you could put in quantity. I've put in $9.99 in terms of the quantity. And once you're done doing this, the next thing that you need to do is to hit on publish. When we click on publish listings, and we're going to choose, is it a physical product or a digital product? So we are publishing a digital product. We'll select that, and then it would ask to select files to sell, or do you want it to convert a specific file? We already have a file that we want to sell. That's the zipped file we uploaded. So we'll select that. The file we're going to sell is this one, and we'll deselect this. This is the file that we want to sell, and we'll click on next. Then it would ask what's the shop name. So this is the test shop I'm using for the tutorial. You must have linked the shop already. So select your shop and select that is digital. Select your category. These are the categories where it's supposed to be because it's a clip art. Click on next, and then it will ask you to choose mockups. We are going to use this as our front mockup, and then we could choose any other set of mockups that you want displayed. So for instance, I could choose these ones as well that we have, and the video mockup as well. And I will click on next, and then it would ask you to check for your title, the description, the tags. This is what is going to show up on your Etsy store. This will be your primary mockup, followed by these images. And then make sure that everything here looks nice, and then you click on next. It's ready to be published, and you click on publish. Once you hit on publish, this will be sent to your Etsy store, and it will come in as a draft. Let's click on publish and it will start processing. One is done. I will show you the Etsy store and where I placed it as a draft. Coming to the back of my test store, you could see the listing here in the draft. You could see how it places this really well. This is one of the images and this is the mock-up. This is another one. Obviously, if you need more images, you could add more in the initial process, but it brings in everything that you need and it has done everything for you. Just double check that everything is fine. And once everything is good, you could click on publish. One thing else I need to showcase as well is you could see that the file that you want to sell has been already attached as well to your listing. This is it here. So someone can easily download it once they make the purchase. This is a very simple process. To understand more about the pricing of Mydesigns, when you create a free account, allows you to process 24 of your listings in bulk. You could edit and you could do bulk product mockup as well, but you can't do bulk video mockup. You could do these things, but if you have a pro plan, you have the ability to do this as well as the pro plus. You could start out with the free plan, and if you need more of the features, you could upgrade as you deem fit. Automating your workflow can save you a lot of time and give you the opportunity you need to focus on other aspects of your Etsy business. To even help you further, you could check out the video at the top right corner where I showed how you could list up to 400 listings in a matter of 15 minutes. And also for more Etsy tips and tricks, you could check out my Etsy playlist at the bottom right corner. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. Hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.